Today we are going to talk about hobbies. So I have a question for you. What's your favorite hobby?
Uh, Hobby. Maybe I don't know. And this moment I'm trying to uh,
You try to what?
search information about the new topics about the trend topics, for example, artificial intelligence or something else, the new updates in the software. So maybe just it's no work that just search information about those topics and then I'm trying to understand the different behavior from these topics.
Okay, so in your free time, you are trying to learn different things, especially trending topics like AI, right? So,
Yes.
so for you, why is AI an interesting topic? Because sometimes people prefer to spend time like going to different places, visiting or learning. Meeting new people or things like that. Why are you interested in improving your knowledge?
I think basically because I have enough time to study. I think that it's at the moment it's a good uh, a moment to study because in the future maybe I no maybe in the future I am going to more work.
You're going
So,
to, well, wait a minute. So you're going to more work? What does it mean?
but because in the, for example, this week or this um, 2 weeks later, the finish the year, the month and the year. So that for us, it's finish our work for this month and year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, mm, my plan is in the I'm going to in January start with a creative proposals, but creative proposal with a different direction that
With
more
a different,
create.
okay, in this case, when I say with a different direction or direction, both are correct. But when I say approach with a different approach, with a different
Different.
approach, because your approach is a new direction, you see?
Okay.
But direction is like, okay, go straight ahead and turn left. This is for me directions. But your
Okay.
approach is like your new methodology, your new maybe scheme or a new techniques. This is your new direction. Okay. So I see, now I see that you want to improve your knowledge because next year you will start your new approach in a new, maybe creative project, right? Okie dokie. So
Yes.
now I understand that this is why you are learning more about different things, right?
Hmm.
Let's continue. For example, a watch means that if you like your hobby, you spend a lot of time doing it. It could also mean that you can only do hobbies in your free time. So in your free time, you learn, you study, right?
Yes, but for example, my daughter started yesterday. Started her vacation time for Christmas.
Her holidays.
Yeah,
She started her holidays, or she's on
holidays.
holidays.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's on holidays.
she's holidays.
No, she's on holidays.
Okay, she's on holidays
Okay, and I have a question.
until
Tell me.
6th January. So
Until
I
6th
have three
6th January?
6
Okay.
January.
Why? Why just until 6th January? Because after 6th January she will have classes?
Yes, after 6 January, she'll start her. She'll come back her classes.
Okay, so she studies in January. And for example, in South America, people start classes in March. So it's totally different.
No, no. Okay. Let me try to explain a different approach. Um, uh, for the scholar year
Okay.
started in September, but in this week, her finish uh, the term, the term,
The term, the semester is the
term.
term. Yep.
Okay, the term. Okay, finish the term. And all students uh, have 3 weeks for holidays, for Christmas, for New Year, and then for Santos Reyes. I don't
Okay.
know
Okay.
how
So
to.
it is like they have a free week or a day off, day off, day off because they don't go to school, but after that they have to come back. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Now I understand. So, for example, here in South America, people have like a long vacation. It can last. Last in Spanish means durar, last. For example, this class lasts 60 minutes or 1 hour. This class lasts 1 hour. You see?
Hmm.
And her vacation lasts 1 week, right?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. Okay, so in her 3 weeks, what is she going to do in her 3 weeks?
I don't. I don't know. Maybe for me, because the weather is so bad,
Mm-hmm.
is winter season. She is recover about the she had flu.
She has the flu.
She has.
Okay, she has the flu. Had is in the past. So when you say she had the flu, it means that she now is not sick.
Okay,
But when you
okay,
say that she is sick, you say, well, because she has the flu. You see?
okay. She has a flu, so she needs mm, she needs more
She needs
rest.
she needs more breath. What do you mean when you say breath?
No,
Breath.
she needs to rest more
She
time.
needs to rest more time. So these holidays are perfect for, or this holiday is perfect for her because she's getting over. Get over means recover from an
Yes,
illness or recover from for a relationship. You see? Okay,
yes.
getting over the illness, the
She's
flu.
getting over it.
She's
Yeah.
getting over the flu. Okay. Oh, so that's
I
great.
I suppose maybe 2 days more because she so excited to play with her new friends that
Oh, okay.
they live in front of our apartment.
Okay.
So she say me all days, Daddy, I feel better or no? I feel better or no? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me check because he has fever and coughing. She has phlegm.
Okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. That's great. So let's continue. It's really important that sometimes she spend times with more kids so she can socialize, and that's great. And I have a question for you. When she plays with her friends, does she speak in English or does she speak in Spanish? That's my question.
Speaking English
She
because
speaks in English.
her friends just talk in English.
They
I
just
suppose
speak
that
in English. They just speak in English. Talk is when you talk to a person. You talk to Pepito. She talks to her friends. But when you say that I can speak a language, you use the word speak. You never say I talk English.
okay,
I talk Spanish. No, I speak English. I speak German. I speak Japanese. You see?
okay, speak. Okay, okay. Yes,
Okay,
these
okay.
kids just speak in English,
Uh huh.
but with the accent, with the UK accent,
With the
and
UK accent.
it's so funny because I'm trying to understand them. Sometimes it's too hard for me because talk faster, but it's I don't know if they are kids, but their pronunciation is so good because talk I don't know, use your mouth and talk very clear, but
Yeah,
sometimes they
they
use a
they
different.
speak very clear. They speak very clear. Sometimes
Mhm.
if you want to maybe that people understand you well, you are supposed to open more your mouth. Now I see that you understand because I am opening my mouth, But sometimes I speak in this way, and it is a little bit difficult for you to understand when I don't open my mouth. But if I open my mouth, you can understand clearly the words I'm saying. You see?
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
the British accent this is the British accent because they try to like open their mouth in this way. A watch means that if you like your hobby, and they have that different, pronunciation, but they tend to open their mouth more than usual. Okay, that's great. That's great.
Exactly. So that your question is her speaking English? Yes, she is speak in English. For me, it's so
And I have a
beautiful
question. I know
hear
that
her to talk in
was she
English.
born? Was she born in that place?
Sorry,
Was she born? Was she born in that place?
was she born in the place?
Was he born? For example, I was born in Peru. I was born, and I guess you were born in Ecuador. You were born in Canada.
Boring, but it's boring. It's not like aburrido.
No, born. This is born.
Oh, born. Okay, but what's mean born?
Born. No, I was born. Born. Born.
Ah,
Born.
born. Okay, okay, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Was she
Born.
born in that place, or she was born in Ecuador, in Argentina, in
My
where was
daughter.
she born?
My daughter.
Yes, your daughter.
No, my daughter born in Ecuador.
No, was born.
Born.
My daughter was born in Ecuador.
My
Yes,
daughter was born in
yes.
Ecuador.
You use the verb be when you want to talk about the place that you were born. You use the verb be. Like I was born in Canada. Well, she wasn't born in Canada, but she was born in Ecuador. But how old is she?
She is 5 years old.
She's 5 years old. So how long have you been living in that place?
Almost, it's 1.5 year.
Almost four. Almost four. When you want,
Almost
tell me
four.
almost four, one and a
Almost
half
four.
year.
1.5 year.
So it means that she learned the language in that place, right?
Yes, exactly.
She learned the language in that place. So at the beginning, I guess it was difficult for her to understand. And when she went to school, the first day or the first year, because she was living, well, she has been living in this country too for 2 years at least, I think. Yep.
Hmm.
The classes are, well, the teacher is bilingual, or are the classes in English or in Spanish or both
Yeah,
languages?
the her teacher, because she's starting in pre-K. Um, Her teacher in those moments, she uh, she's Cuban maybe or Mexican. I can remember the nationality, but yeah, she's bilingual.
She's bilingual. Yeah, she can speak
Bilingual.
both languages.
At the beginning, she's support with explain in English and then in Spanish to Emily. I'm suppose that she's started to understand the situation so that with the another mates. I suppose that.
You suppose that. Okay. And it is I guess that your situation was pretty similar to your daughter, because when you traveled to this place, you were supposed to speak in English, but then you realize that sometimes people speak in Spanish too, right?
Yes,
And
yes,
when
yes. It's more common here. It's more common to bond bond into bond into
okay.
with people speaking Spanish. Is common.
Okay. Even in the US, trust me, people, well, in the US, people speak, maybe they speak different languages because the English is not the official language of the US. Okay. So they tend to speak Spanish or Japanese or Chinese, or things like that. Okay. So, okay, let's continue. What about bacon? So, for example, I am learning how to build furniture. I am learning how to build furnitures. You see,
Mhm.
like this, like similar to a carpenter. but it is not a carpenter because I don't use wood. I use a different material. I will look for
Okay.
the material. I will look for the material and I can show you. The material is, okay. Let me write it here. It's a little bit difficult. I've never thought about that before. Is melamine. Melamine is a material. Melamine. So
Okay.
I am learning how to build furnitures. I learn how to create maybe desk or things like that in my free time. So are you learning a new apart? I know that you are learning AI or how to use different software, but maybe learning a new ability like this. Are you learning something like this?
Yes. I'm
You want to
watching. I'm
check
watching
and see? Uh-huh. You're
recipes.
watching
Recipes.
recipes.
Recipes. Recipes for cakes. So I'm experiment new recipes for new cakes because my daughter loves cakes. So I'm I bake it.
I bake.
I bake. I bake.
And how often do
Bake.
you do it? You bake. Bake means you bake
I
cakes.
bake one cake per week.
You bake one bake per week. So I wouldn't say like I bake one cake in a week, in a week. So I would say that per week, it would say like I run 3 kilometers per 3 kilometers per hour. I wouldn't say like per week. I say in a week,
In a week.
because per
Okay.
is for like 3 kilometers per hour, 3 questions per minute or things
Okay.
like that. But when you want to talk about that,
So,
you create
one
something
cake. One
in
cake
a week,
in the week.
into
In
weeks,
a week.
into
Oh,
weeks.
okay.
Yes.
In a week. One cake in
Yes,
a week.
it's like a hobby. And what about setting up a business, like like your own bakery, or it like when you offer your services on Instagram or things like that.
No, no. And it's just a hobby. It's not for
It's just a
a business.
hobby.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just for a hobby. It's just for a hobby because my daughter loves bake. I
Your
my,
daughter loves bacon. Your
my
daughter
family
loves bacon.
loves
Your family
my
loves bacon.
family loves cakes. So asking my uncle about the specific cakes she made in Ecuador. So I sent a text. I said, please give me the recipe or give me the tips, or maybe it sees some trick to make this specific recipe or something like this. So I'm experimenting here in the kitchen the specific baking, yes,
Oh,
specific
that's awesome.
cakes.
Yeah, but I know that sometimes at the beginning it was pretty difficult for you because I guess that you were watching videos on YouTube, or did you take a course? I mean, in the past,
Course.
did you take a course? For
I
example,
don't know.
now you're taking an English course with me. So my question is, you bake
Course.
cakes, and I'm not pretty sure if you maybe took a course in the past. So now you know how to bake a cake, or
No,
you learn.
never.
I mean, watching videos on TikTok or on YouTube.
No, no, never. Took a course about that.
Wait a second.
Just
I have never, because now in the present you don't, or you are not taking a course. So you didn't take a course in the past. Now you don't take a course, and
uh-huh.
you have never taken a course.
I have never.
I have never taken a course present perfect.
Okay, I have never. I have never taken a course about
I
the
have never taken a course. And where did you learn?
just YouTube. Sometimes at the beginning, I'm started with these cakes from the box.
Okay.
It's too easy to
Similar to a
prepare.
cupcake?
Just mix all ingredients. No, it's not all ingredients. Just mix
No,
egg
ingredients. You
ingredients.
mix you mix all the ingredients. You mix all the ingredients, and then you use maybe your microwave or your stuff.
Yeah, that's it. So
Okay.
I'm read the different recipes in the reverse at the boxes. So at the beginning, I'm started there that, and then I'm looking for
You looked, but
YouTube.
look at. I know that you say okay, it, but you say looked, looked. You
Looked
look for no what?
looked for on YouTube, uh, and then yeah, YouTube or Pinterest or, or Google. It's a good platform to find a lot of recipes. In the TikTok, the algorithms, and when I saw a specific video about a recipe from the cakes, the algorithm interpreter this information and then send me a lot of videos with
Uh-huh.
different recipes for
Ah,
cakes or for recipes for the lunch or something like this.
okay, feedback. You never say the lunch, the breakfast, the dinner. You say for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. You never say the dinner, the breakfast. For
Okay,
example, I'm sorry, I drink coffee for my breakfast. I never say for the breakfast. Or if I just want to speak like less words, so I use less words, so I say for breakfast. I have coffee for breakfast.
okay. It's like the when I say people or the people, I sometimes I'm confused and forget this ruler about the people and the people and the bed or bed, just bed or
No, no,
school,
no.
the
It
school.
depends. It depends. For example, when you mean a general idea, you never say that. For example, you say people are bad these
Exactly.
days, or
Uh-huh.
love is amazing, or sometimes people can be kind if you greet. This is a general idea, but when I try
Yeah,
to be more specific with the information, the people in
the people.
Canada, the people in Canada are very kind. So when you try to maybe just, I don't know how to say this, but you are more specific with the
Uh-huh,
information,
uh-huh,
you use
uh-huh.
the. In this case, we never use the breakfast. We never
The
use the
breakfast.
dinner. We always say breakfast, dinner, and lunch.
Okay, I
You
got
see,
it. Yes.
but that was the only one. You made just one mistake and just one pronunciation. Looked no more. Everything was perfect. And I'm not
Okay.
sure about. My question is, did you understand what I'm saying, or
Yeah.
are you following me? Yep.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Because I'm trying to speak even faster than I used to do it.
No. No. I understand. I understand.
Okay, you understand. I understand. You say I'm
I
understand.
understand.
I understand. I understand. Okie
Okay.
dokie. Let's continue. Let's talk. Um, I guess that we can change. Look at this part. This is a coin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch the video. This person is Abraham Lincoln. He's polishing the coin. Polish, polish,
Uh-huh.
polish, and he is digging. He's digging. He's looking for like metal items, like coins, or maybe gold. I'm not sure about that. So, do you have a hobby like this? I mean, you are trying to do like Indiana Jones activities, or you go to different places in order to look for treasures. What about this?
No. 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 Maybe in the future I would like to learn diving.
Diving. You want to learn? No, you want to learn how to dive.
How to
I
dive?
how to dive. I
Okay.
want to
Or
learn how to speak in Japanese. I want to learn how to how to cook well. I want to learn how to prepare breakfast. I want to learn how to create an essay. I want to learn how to draw. I want to learn how to. When you use learn
How
and you
to?
want to say that you want to learn something, if you don't say something, you say how to.
Oh,
But
so, sir,
when we
I
speak
could,
very fast,
I
tell
could,
me.
I would like to
I would
learn
like to learn
how
how
to
to
dive in. How
how
to
to
dive in?
dive. How to
Dive.
dive. How to
Okay. How
dive.
to dive?
Yes. Okay, you would like to learn how to dive. Oh, that's great. That's great. I guess that there are like more beaches in that place. Is that true? Yes.
Yes, exists beaches and specific reefs, and there are many schools to learn how to dive
How
here.
to dive. Okie dokie. I will change the topic. I will give you a more difficult topic now that you can understand even better. Hold on a second. Let's go with a C1. Well, this is a A2, B1. Let's go to a B2. B2, B2, B2. I also have a question for you. Wait a second. No, a trip down memory. Nope. Do you know your needs? Nope. Fight is free speech. A2 is C1, B2, a B2 level. One second. What do you think about this? Are animals intelligent for you?
I don't understand your question.
Are animals like dogs and cats
Uh-huh.
intelligent, or what do you think? No, they don't think.
Oh, yeah, dog specific. It's more intelligence than the cats.
Dan,
Be-
it's more intelligent.
Than
Dan. Remember that in
than
English we have three K. What, when you use questions, you use it for questions. What is your name? What is that? What? The second K in English is that. That
that.
is also is next to verbs like he said that, he told me that, I recommend that, that, no more. The third one is relative clauses. Carlos is the person that teaches me English, you see? And then you have than, and than is when you compare, like dogs are more
Cat.
intelligent than cats,
Than cat. Okay.
than cats. So, do you have a
Okay.
pet?
At the moment, no, but in Ecuador we have
In Ecuador,
four
we
pigs.
had, we
We
had.
had in Ecuador we had three dogs and two cats.
Okay, okay, let's get us started. So, think of different spheres in which animals are part of our lives. For example, fun work. What else? Animals are part of our lives. And the fun work, el
Um,
trabajo de la granja, another.
which animals are part of our lives? Animals are part of our lives. Horse.
Yes, but they are part of farm work. Trabajo de campo. We use animals and they are important in farm work, like horses or I don't know, different animals that are part of the farm work. You see?
Uh-huh.
Maybe
Uh-huh.
bees, the farm work, but another, maybe dogs in the crime or not.
Yes, dogs, horse, beef, and sheep maybe.
Okay, what
Sheep.
about medical testing? I guess that sometimes it's, I don't like, but scientists, they use rabbits, they use guinea pigs when they want to test new products. Yep, like I don't know, like pills or new medication, you see?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more common sometimes to use a rat or maybe mice.
Mice is in the plural, yeah. Mouse is in singular and
Uh-huh.
mice is
Mice.
in plural. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Let's continue. Of course, human beings will always be unable to value animals for what they truly are. So, and I have a question. If you imagine that look at these conditionals. We talked about conditionals in the previous lesson. Do you remember? Conditionals. For example,
yes, yes,
for
yes.
example, I don't have a chicken. I don't have a rooster. Rooster, you see, or a
Rooster
hen.
is hen. Okay,
Rooster, rooster is a masculine hen. You see,
and
and
yes.
and and then we have a hand. So I don't have a hand. So in a hypothetical situation, if I had a hand, because I don't have a hand, but if I had a hand, if you had a hand, after 6 or 7 months, would you eat your hand and maybe eat your food? What do you think? Because here in the
Probably,
country is common.
probably no.
Probably
Probably
not.
no.
And what about
Probably
the
not.
eggs? The eggs.
So
The eggs like EGGS, EGGS, eggs.
X.
Eggs, you have the yolk,
Eggs.
the
Oh, okay,
yolk.
okay, okay.
Yes, eggs.
Yeah. So if if I had hen or
If I
hen,
had a hand, yes, if you had a hand,
I could eat some eggs.
you could eat some eggs, but you never the hand. You never eat a hand.
No, never the hen. Once, and my mother, it's I don't know, say it in this specific madrina,
Okay, she's a good mother.
good mother.
Yeah, good mother because
Okay,
padrino can be good father.
okay, okay. My mother is a good mother from people that these people living in the middle of the mountain. It's
In the
indigenous
middle.
people.
Ah, okay, okay.
Once my mother and my family um, uh, went to this at their house at
Good
this
mother.
I don't know, say ahijados, these
Okay.
people, these general people, yeah, that the history is,
Yes.
and the
Okay.
final
If,
to the
if you
meeting and the
say that,
final.
if you say that madrina is good mother because padrino is good father,
Uh-huh.
ahijado good son, like
Good
Jesus,
son.
God.
Okay.
Oh my God, God son, God mother, God father. You see,
God,
padrino, godfather, madrina, godmother,
godmother,
ahijado, godson, ahijada, goddaughter.
daughter.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
this person was her godson, right?
Yes. So that the history is, and the final the meeting, we came back to our house, and
Okay, wait a
our
second. We
house.
say in the final of the meeting. No, we never say that. We say at the end, at the beginning, at the end, at the
Okay.
beginning of the class, at the end of the class, at the beginning of the meeting, at the
Okay.
beginning, or at the end
At
of the
the,
story. You
at
say
the
that
end
at the
at
end,
the end of the meeting,
at the end of the meeting. That's perfect.
at the end of the meeting, we say, okay, goodbye, bye bye, take care. Suddenly,
Suddenly,
sudden
what happened?
suddenly suddenly um suddenly
What
appear
happened?
suddenly appear
Appeared.
appear my mother's godson with a box that is a gift for us. This guy said, this is for you. And inside había inside
Inside, okay, you say there was, había,
there
there
was
is, I, there was what?
two hands.
Two hands like this?
Yeah. Two no hands,
Okay,
hands,
okay,
hands,
okay, focus on, okay, I understand. Now I understand. I understand. Remember that mano in English, we say hand. Hand. Can
hand,
you pronounce it? Because I want to check your pronunciation.
hand, hand,
Hand. Yeah, that's great. Hand, 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 hand. And what
hand,
about gallina? Hand, no more without the D. We say
hand,
hand, hand, hand, hand, hand, hand,
hand,
hand. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Hand.
Hand.
Take my hand. Okay, what is the difference between these two words? They are pretty similar. In English, they are pretty similar, but the end is a word. For example, listen to me. Hen, hen, gallina, hen. But my hand is a hands, hands, hen. You see? So
Hand.
pronunciation is key here because we pronounce the word in different ways. You see? Okay,
Okay.
continue with the story. Continue with the story.
Yeah, there were two hands. Um, and so with my wife and I to say what's going on with these hands.
Okay.
Um, my mother said it's not. My mother said I will prepare or I will cook in
Now,
our.
remember the previous lesson. Remember the previous lesson. Okay, look at this. I am talking to Pepito. Hey, what's your name? Oh, how are you? I am good. I am good. She said, I am good. And I talked to you, hey, Carlos, what did he say? Well,
Oh
you
yeah,
said that he was good. So
it's
your mother
report
said,
right.
I don't know, I will buy. And my mother said she would
My
buy.
mother, my mother, yeah, my mother said she no no I can remember the she it's not she will prepare. It's not
No,
she
she
will cook.
would. She would prepare wood.
Good. Oh, she good prepare. Okay, she good prepare in our house. We my wife and I said that never we we never I don't know say this we never eat, but it's no eat because in the past. But I'm trying to
Eight.
remember it, the present.
Yeah,
You
say
can
the
say
sentence.
eight.
Say the sentence. Just for example, my mother will prepare. My mother will eat. My mother will. What is the sentence?
With my wife said we never eat
We never
them.
eat. Your wife said we never eat. So you use the present or the past. So my wife said we never ate.
We never ate.
Yes, because it is in the past. You see, mi esposa dijo nosotros nunca comemos. Ahora cuando lo reportas, mi esposa dijo que nosotros nunca comíamos. So my wife said that we never ate. You see?
Okay. Oof.
That is reported as speech. She said that you never ate what? Hands. Yep.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Okay. Okay, that's great. That's great. Let's continue. Next question for you. Okay. Do you usually go to zoos or you don't like those places?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Do you go to the zoo or you don't
Um,
like places?
yes. In Ecuador, here in this country, doesn't exist too. But in Ecuador, it's more common that in Ecuador I visit. But it's maybe 3 or 4 times. It's no more because I don't know. I think that the animals. I understand the animals need support and help for the zoo specific. But sometimes the logistic for these specific animals, more for the birds, need more space to maybe to fly or maybe to do your regular or routine for their lives. That it's more sad. It's so sad for me to visit a zoo in Ecuador. Maybe in another countries, maybe in I don't know in countries like US or maybe in the Africa, it's the best zoo. But
Okay,
in
yes, I
Ecuador,
guess
it's
that
so sad.
it depends on the people's culture. It depends on the people's culture. For example, I don't like the zoo because, as you said before, you understand that animals need maybe different things like their habits or their habitats or the ecosystem. It's not like being in the jungle is not similar to being in a jail. You see,
In the
they can
jail.
like
Exactly.
I know that they have food, I know that they have a place to live, but it's not the same anymore. You see?
Hmm.
Okay. Wow, that's great. Let's move on to our next topic, C1 topic. You are answering all the questions. You are answering all the questions, and according to the guidelines, let's move on to the B2 C1. I will change the hobby. I will change, sorry, the topic for you. Wait a minute. Digital parenting, that's team. Okay, so our topic right now is different. It's teamwork. And I have a question for you. Now, are you working on a project for a client, or you are just, or you just freelancing, or you are not working right now? You are just focusing on your activities at home, or you are on vacation? How is your maybe your status right now?
Right now, I'm working on three different projects with three different
You're working on
clients.
three different projects. You're working on three different projects. And
I'm
are these
working
projects,
on.
yes, you're
I'm
working on different
working.
projects. These
Okay.
projects are maybe for the same client or for different
No,
clients.
three different clients. The most complicated project is my team in Ecuador recorded yesterday with um, chroma key is is a green
The screen, like the green screen, the chroma
screen.
key.
Huh,
Yeah.
exactly. So, and then we need to change and replace for futurist scenarios and using IA specific because it's a promotional advertising. Let, let me hold on, please.
Okay, okay.
Okay, sorry for that.
I'm sorry for that. Or yeah, I'm sorry for that. It's okay. Sometimes I'm saying, um, no beaches, man, no beaches. When you say sorry for that, no beaches. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. No es la gran cosa. Maybe sometimes we use it's not a big deal. Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
you told me that you worked for or you were working for for three different clients on three different projects. You see the way
Yes,
I reported what you
yes,
said. Ah, okay, so you now are working for three different projects for three different clients, and and tell me, you are working. You mentioned a project in Ecuador, and that you're working with a chroma key, but you have like kind of problems with because you have to change that part with futuristic backgrounds, I guess.
yes, exactly. But the this promotional is for a promotional advertising in social medias. This specific
On social media.
social media this company. Um, but the topic that this promotional it's about it's a workshop.
Workshop. Es un taller.
Yes, it's a
It's a
workshop
workshop about what?
like workshop, but how you use the AI and apply in your professional careers. That it doesn't matter your profession that you need to apply the AI because it's new trend on the technology market. That is the main goal of the main objective to communicate it with people. So the challenge is that I need to create almost 80% that these images such as videos and photos with IA. So
Okay.
this is the challenge.
Okay. I know that in Spanish we say IA. In Spanish we say IA, and in English it's not IA, it's AI because it's
Oh,
artificial
AI,
intelligence. So we say AI.
AI, yeah. I have this problem because I'm confused with the A and the E.
A is A and E is
A,
I. Like I am
AI,
Carlos. AI, AI, AI,
AI.
AI. Yes, you always use
Is
a
more
very.
easy to me
It's
said.
easier. It's
It's
easier. We never say
easier.
more easy. Yeah, more easy.
Okay,
Incorrect. Easier.
okay, easier.
Yeah.
It's easier for me said
Uh-huh.
artificial intelligence
Artificial
because
intelligence.
artificial intelligence is more it's easier for
It's
me.
easier. If you want to say like more easier, which is not correct, we say much easier.
Much
Much
easier.
easier. It's much, for example, I think that you are much more intelligent, because you're more intelligent, more beautiful, more popular. Long adjectives, we use more. But when an adjective ends with y, in this case, happy, easy, you say easier, happier, you see?
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you're working on this. And you're just the only person. Are you freelancing or you're
Yes.
working with
Yes.
your team, with your agency? Because you
I'm
told me
freelancer.
that you had an agency.
I am freelancer. I'm freelancer. I have my mate, or not my mates, my colleagues is staying in Ecuador and Argentine, and we work with a specific project, with a specific budget for this project. Um, the client told me that I need this specific product, the one video, or maybe I don't know, different assets, or this client need different assets, assets
Okay.
for here for their communications, and look for a different uh, profiles for a specific need.
Okay. And how do you, I mean, what kind of platforms do you use when you maybe coordinate or when you have important meetings or follow-up meetings with your teamwork? I mean, with your colleagues.
We use a Notion, and at the beginning, we use it. How's the name? Trello.
A Trello.
Trello,
Okay.
but today we use Notion.
Notion.
It's Notion. Yes, it's
And why do you use Notion?
because my friend recommended Notion because he is connected with our emails, you know. So it's a good option, but it's not we don't have enough job or enough projects at the same time. It's more common to start and the end, or start and finish the
Mm-hmm.
project, and then exists another project. But December, it's the high season in Ecuador for because all companies need to produce videos or content for social media for December or for the next year. So it is a specific case to do three projects at the same time.
Ah, okay. Okay, I see what you mean. Hold on a second. Okay, so now let's take your. I'm really impressed. I am not sure if you realize, but now you understand maybe 100% the words I use when I talk to you. Did you do that?
No, I don't understand. Can you repeat?
So again, so I am not pretty sure, but I guess that you understand maybe 100% of the words that I use when I talk to you.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to.
You try to. That's great. I remember if you watch maybe. 15 lessons before this one. Sometimes when I speak in this way with this pace, ritmo, when this pace, it was really hard for you to understand. But now I guess that you understand because you maybe sometimes you move your head. It means that you understand the things I'm saying. Or when I speak like a little bit faster, you follow me. You see, and sometimes say, Carlos, I don't understand that word, and it means that you're following the things I'm saying, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes more complicated, but I suppose that I understand. Yeah, because I'm trying to and in the class, I'm trying to practice and the all day with I'm trying to how say it, create a moment with the people when I need to talk, when people talking about I don't know, the weather is so bad. I'm started a conversation
You
with these
started covering.
people.
That's great. And I guess, Diego, if you should start creating videos on social media in English, trust me, you will improve your English. For example, you are like a creative person. You work in this marketing field. So, for example, you should start making videos, recording videos. For example, hello everybody. Today I will go to the supermarket in English, and our first day is speaking in English in this country, and then you like can create like I don't know how to say it. You can create your own brand, your personal brand. And this is not just for marketing. You just can like practice your English. Sometimes after you record a video, you watch the video and think, wow, did I say that word? This is not correct. But this is the only way you have. Is start maybe you can start writing the things that you do in your day. I don't know how to say maybe what is this? It's
Gone.
it's a gun. It's a plastic gun. You see, and how do you say llavero in English? And I don't know that word. So then you go to the dictionary. How do you say árbol de Navidad? How do you say microphone in English? Sometimes when you start writing, you can start creating a blog. For example, last a few days ago, I applied for a job in Canada. Okay, I'm looking for like more I don't know, like foreign students in different countries because the payment is higher. It's not more high, it's higher, and that's great. And the first question they asked me was, can you share some videos about yourself or what kind of things you did in the past? Because I don't care about your certificates. I want to check, of course, your license or your permit here, but do you have a blog? You are a teacher. You are supposed to share knowledge. Are you doing that? And I was like, okay, I don't have a blog, but I have a website. I have like a repository. And oh, that's great. You use AI and you know how to do that. And they didn't ask, they don't want to call a person. They want to see my I don't know, my portfolio. So my piece of advice for you is like start creating content, your own brand. You have the chance to live in a different country, so you can start recording yourself, going to the supermarket, or like start because I am not sure if you can monetize that, but my students, for example, who lives in Montreal or in Canada, they live in apartments, of course. um, for example, they say one day in the supermarket, and TikTok, for example, pays for the views, or you should start monetizing your time. This is my piece of advice for you. Okay?
Okay.
Or if you don't want to do that, start writing your day. Start doing that. Trust me, you will improve a lot. I guess this is better than watching videos because when you watch videos, you see the word and then you don't look for the meaning. You see? So this is
Mm-hmm.
my piece of advice. Have a journal, like a journal, you see, a diary if you want, and start, okay, today I went to the supermarket and then recogí a mi hija. ¿Cómo decía recogí? I took my daughter to school. I picked up my daughter from school. It was really difficult. Another way to say difficult, challenging, tiring, complicated. And this is the best way to start practicing. And I like that you start conversations. Um, As you can see here, episoding, it's a great tool to improve. But the problem here is that they don't give you feedback. And I just
Yeah, I
realized
know.
that when you talk to a person, the person sometimes make mistakes, and you never say that this person made a mistake because you want to have a conversation. You see?
Hmm.
Um, I guess that you should, when you start talking to a person, you should like record yourself. And when you
Okay.
record yourself, this audio, you can like go to a YouTube private channel, and then you have the script of the conversation. Then you copy all the whole conversation, and then you can use AI like Claude AI or ChatGPT, ChatGPT or Claude AI, but copy the script. And please, can you fix my grammar and can you give maybe some words related to my mistake? And then with the script, you can also see the mistakes and how you can improve.
When I'm trying to learn a different, for example, a specific and the phrasal verbs, I'm understand the specific, like I don't know, maybe pick up. I don't know, pick up. So I'm trying to not I'm trying. I'm right.
I
I,
write.
I write I write a sentence in ChatGPT in English, obviously, and they said, please check my grammar. So ChatGPT sent me the feedback about it's correct or incorrect to write a specific
And
sentence.
my advice for you, you should use word reference. You
Word
should
reference?
word reference. For me, it's better. It's better. I will share how I learned, and I will upload a new document for you. Now everything is okay for me. My mom is okay. I have time. I will create more videos. I am like, for example, today I created a video for episode. So I will create a video for the real grammar and real context. For example, one day I will go to the supermarket and okay, guys, I will use my English in this situation. So how do we call this section? This is the checkout section. And how do you say puedo pagar con tarjeta de crédito? Can I pay by credit card? Can I pay by debit card? Can I pay by cash? And you say, ¿dónde está el yogurt? Where is the dairy product section? Because you need to understand that yogurt is part of the dairy product section, and then you can see dairy product section. So I will upload more videos. And if you want to improve your English, use your dictionary. Use your dictionary, or you can also say, ChatGPT, please tell me. There is a dictionary and it is on the platform. Did you download it, Diego? I'm going to
No?
show you. Hay un diccionario, ya vamos a terminar la sesión. Hay un diccionario que se encuentra en la ruta de aprendizaje. Y esto es incluso mejor que el GPT. Profesor, ¿pero por qué va a ser mejor? Porque tiene todas las definiciones posibles. El diccionario se llama Macmillan y lo tienes. A ver, dame un segundo.
Ya me-
A ver, ahorita te comparto. Quiero que lo descargues. Ahí está. Mira. And
me mandaste.
no, el diccionario está cargando. El diccionario se llama
Ah,
Macmillan English Dictionary. No sé si ves mi pantalla.
no, no veo.
A ver, un segundito.
Ahí.
Ya, mira lo que voy a hacer. Yo voy a colocar el verbo give. Solamente coloco give y le doy en go. Y me sale give, las 12 definiciones, las frases y los verbos frasales. Por ejemplo, give, ¿cómo se utiliza? Dile, darle algo a alguien. Por ejemplo, yo te digo, I gave, yo le di, I gave a car, yo le di un carro a mi mamá, I gave a card, I gave my mother a car. ¿Te das cuenta? I gave Pepita a present. I gave Diego a coat. I gave Diego a car. ¿Te das cuenta? Yo le di a Diego un carro, por ejemplo. ¿Se entiende?
Ujú.
Luego acá abajito, give something to someone. Dice que el give, si le quieres poner el objeto al costado del give, vas a tener que usar el to. Ajá. Give someone help. Tú tienes que darle apoyo a alguien. Give Pepito support. Give Pepito help. Give Pepito encouragement. Así se utiliza. Esta es la forma que deberías de tú usar. Profesor, ya me lo aprendí las 12. Pues ahora, mira, pagar también. ¿Cómo se dice pagar? La 9. Hacemos clic y nos lleva a la 9. Give something to someone. Por ejemplo, we always give to charity at Christmas. Nosotros siempre damos a la caridad. Ese give significa donar. ¿Vale?
Ujú,
Mira, una frase, don't give me that. ¿Qué significa? Se usa para decirle a alguien que tú no le crees o que te gusta lo que ellos están diciendo. Por ejemplo, tú comienzas a hablar algo mal. Hey, hey, Diego, don't give me that. No digas eso, don't give me that. ¿Te das cuenta?
ujú.
Ahora le vamos a dar a donde dice phrasal verbs. Voy a poner give, acá está give. Y le damos clic donde dice, a ver, vamos a go. Y le damos clic donde dice phrasal verbs. Acá está. Y acá están los verbos explicados. Giveaway, número 1, dice decirle a alguien o decirle factos de lo que debería mantener en secreto. Mira, si te capturan, ella podría give away vital military secrets. Como que ellos podrían, ¿qué cosa? Decir información secreta.
Porque además giveaway no, 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 eso no es giveaway,
También
eso es,
giveaway, mira, la número 2, darle algo que jamás necesita en sports, acá tenemos. En sport, if un hombre le da a una mujer una way en su boda, dice que él la lleva hacia el hombre que se va a casar, por ejemplo. En deportes es permitir a un oponente ganar porque tú cometiste un error tonto. Por ejemplo, ellos le regalaron 2 goles. No es que le van a regalar, sino que se dejaron meter goles por tontos. ¿Te das cuenta?
ajá,
También significa, por ejemplo, brindarle a alguien algo que tú no quieres o necesitas. Give away, donar, regalar. ¿Te das cuenta? Entonces,
ujú,
aquí tienes todos los usos, todos los verbos frasales. Ya no hay más. ¿Vale? Esta
ok.
es mi recomendación. Utiliza el diccionario. Profesor, el pick up, ¿cómo se usa el pick up? Ahí está. Pick up. Pick up. Ah, vamos a
Bueno,
poner pick up.
tiene varias.
Tiene de todos. O sea, este es un diccionario completo. Pones pick. Mira, pongo pick y debería de salirme acá. Verbo, le doy en pick. Y me sale, a ver, un segundo, le doy clic en pick. Y ya está. Pick. Tenemos aquí, por ejemplo, pick someone or something for something. Escoger a alguien o alguien de un grupo. Por ejemplo, yo quiero escoger a Pepito. I pick Pepita for the party. Escojo a Pepita para la fiesta. I pick someone to do something. I pick Diego to create the logo. Escojo a Diego para que cree el logo. ¿Te das cuenta?
Ujú,
Ahora aquí, pick and choose es una frase, mira, dice tener la opción de escoger cosas que prefieres en lugar de simplemente aceptar. Nosotros no podemos escoger pick and choose, o sea, nosotros no podemos escoger lo que queramos, ¿te das cuenta? Tenemos que obedecer a la ley. Cuando tú vas por ejemplo, al local market, algunas veces no te permiten, you can pick and choose. Tú solamente
ujú,
compras, no, la misma vendedora te selecciona, tú no puedes pick and choose. Entonces son frases que
ok.
debes utilizar. Yo igual voy a estar creando más videitos y voy a estar ahí explicando todas las definiciones, ya que ahorita estoy on vacation. I'm on vacation right now.
Ok,
¿Vale?
pero este Macmillan, tú dices que está en la hoja de ruta, ¿en qué parte?
Sí, está en el nivel avanzado donde dice resources, additional resources. Está
O
en
sea,
un
me voy a
Word.
la hoja de
Está
ruta en
blanca.
B2, B12
Sí,
uno.
sí, ahí está. Igual si no lo encuentras, me avisas y yo te mando el link. ¿Te parece?
Ok,
Vale. Ok, so that would be all. Bye bye, take care. Me escribes cualquier
ok,
cosita, ok? Bye bye, good job.
ok,
Keep on
bye.
practicing on episode and keep on practicing on episode.
Ok,
Bye
thank
bye.
you, bye.